I'm gonna do a little walkthrough of my kayak. I got a feel-free lure, 11.5. Did a bunch of stuff for it. No original ideas really. I got everything off of YouTube, but I'm pretty proud of how things came out. We got this trailer from a good friend of mine, and my friend has a Jackson bite pedal, and I have the feel-free lure. I've got a trolling motor on the way. I'm gonna put it on the pod mount, and I'm gonna move my fish finder over to the track mount over there on a Yak Attack deck. I think it's called a deck box or something like that. I'm gonna move it over there. As much as I like it right there, I think the motor, having that little trolling motor to get to the far spots is gonna be really fun, and just make for a day on the water a little bit better. And but I'm loving it so far. I've only got out in it once, but so I got my paddle there, and got my feel-free crate box, and I'm really proud of how this trailer came out. I did these, but also another idea off of YouTube, have these little things that pull out, and they tie up in the front. I still got to tie his. I just took his off the thing. Makes unloading these heavy kayaks. These are heavier than those Pelicans and stuff that you can get at Academy and whatnot, but these are quite a bit heavier. So being able to unload it by myself is really awesome. So anyway, proud of how it came out. I'll be able to launch these things really well. This is something that's really cool. I got a Yak Power 5-way. Basically, it sends power to 5 different plugs. So I've got a plug right here that if I'm night fishing, I have a little spotlight that I'm gonna put right here in the ram mount with a power port right here to plug it in. And I made a little homemade battery box. I've got a different one that I'm gonna do because I don't really like this plywood right here. I didn't want to drill a big round hole in my boat, so I put this little panel right here in this 2x4 for now. Just, so it's not quite as organized as I'm going to have it, but it's a good start. But this thing is awesome. So I have that on right there. Because I have it in here and not by my seat, I can't really push these buttons from my seat very easily. I also have a Bluetooth, I can't really get to it right now, but there's another wire on here where I can actually control all of these power channels on my phone or with a remote, and that's really awesome. And I'll show you the LEDs here in a second. So on the outside, I put some green fish attracting LEDs, and I'll turn those on here in a second. But yeah, I am super excited and ready to get out on this thing a little bit more. We've had the little maiden voyage, but haven't really got to fish at all yet. So I'm hoping to go in the morning. So I'm gonna start hooking up on my poles here in a second. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn off the garage lights, and I am gonna turn on these LEDs and show you how cool this is. It's gonna be dark for a second. I'm gonna get back to my hatch over here. I have those on B, the bow. So that's basically 2 auxiliary channels in the bow, midship, and stern. So I have my LEDs on the bow, and it basically lights up the whole garage. Let me come back here. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. So it'll be nice on those dark nights. And I'm waiting to get, I have 2 little blue LEDs to put up in here, but I want to get the some smaller ones from the same company. It's called Yak Power. I like those a little bit better. I don't want to put something in and then rip it out, so I'm just gonna wait until those are, because they're on back order right now. So, but anyway, that's my feel-free lure, and I am, like I said, oh yeah, I got one more thing. Once again, not a totally original idea, but kind of a hybrid of a bunch of different ideas I saw on YouTube for my anchor. But just the anchor, I got a, it's important to have a little quick release, just in case, you see a wave coming, you don't want to be stranded tied down to that anchor if you need to get away from something. So, I have the anchor trolley from Yak Attack. Put that on, and right here, so I got my anchor tied on this end. So all my anchor line tied here. I just took a piece of PVC put a pool noodle around it and zip tied it. And on this side, I got another carabiner with the leftover rope I had from the anchor trolley. And basically, I'll throw the anchor out and I'll throw this entire thing into the water, and I'll take this end and I'll run it through this little loop. And I'm just gonna put that little carabiner around this little ball right here. You know, so if I'm sitting there anchored, I have it to the front or the back, whatever, all I gotta do is lift that carabiner up over this ball and I'm loose from the anchor and I can get wherever I need to get. So anyway, that's it for now. I don't know what other modifications I have to do. I think that's about it. The only thing I have left is I got my trolling motor coming. Like I said, I'm gonna move this over to Yakatech box here with the transducer that goes over the side. And I'll be able to take that on and off the boat super easy. And the trolling motor I got is gonna go onto a bracket right here in the center. So this basically goes to the water right here. So you could, you know, I have my electronics on it right now, but I'm gonna put the trolling motor in the middle, and I'll have my rudder is coming in. It was on back order, along with the lights that I want to put in the inside. So I guess that's the only thing I got left to do is the trolling motor, move the electronics over, and put my rudder on. And so far, I think the trailer is going to be good to go. We're gonna try to sand it down and paint it eventually, but it's functional. It's ready to go. So anyway, hope this is great, and hope to see you on the water.